India is all set to become the third largest aviation market in the world, with the GMR Group has now conceptualized the GMR School of Aviation that looks to fulfill the needs of this growing sector. The school's mission aligns with the government's Atmanirbhar Bharat and Skill India program. Times Now gets you the first look.
The GMR School of Aviation. It is one of India's first schools to offer a globally recognized 4-year program for aspirants in the field of aviation. The course includes 2 years of academic study and 2 years of practical training.
The GMR School of Aviation in India is all set to be path-breaking. India is all set to become the third largest industry in terms of aviation, and this particular GMR school here is all set to facilitate and also exacerbate the process. Currently, we are in one of these jets which have been displayed here at the GMR School of Aviation. In fact, you can see the attention to detail that has been provided here, and the fact that that an entire airplane is present here, and so is a cockpit which has been designed. You can see here, this is the actual feel of a plane which has been given to the students who will be attending the GMR School of Aviation.
India is all set to become the third largest aviation industry, and the GMR School of Aviation is all set to bolster the growth by providing skilled labor in the field of aviation. This growth is projected to drive the Indian maintenance, repair and overhaul or MRO industry from $1.7 billion in financial year of 2022 to $4 billion by financial year of 31.
This school is part of our effort as part of the GMR Group effort in developing an aviation platform where we are already into airports. Now we are into MRO already. Now we are getting into education skill development sector. So the school is basically meant for developing skilled manpower to international standard.
So you spoke about an MRO. If you could tell us more about in detail about what MRO particularly means.
Okay, the MRO stands for maintenance, repair and overhaul of aircraft industry, where the aircraft flies and there are certain maintenance to be performed. So as a GMR Aerotechnic, we are an MRO. We provide airframe MRO services to all the operators in the country as well as in the region. So that's a typical MRO, and the MRO segment today in India we are expecting a growth rate of 20% on year in the aviation sector. So to support that growth, you need MRO also to grow. And for MRO to grow, you need one of the key elements is a resource manpower, skilled, trained manpower is required. So that is where this school comes in, where we provide readily internationally qualified, skilled manpower.
Despite this growth, over 50% of the aviation MRO services are currently imported due to significant shortage of skilled manpower, further exacerbated by the opening of the defense sector to civil MRO services. This school is all set to bridge that gap.
To support that ecosystem, you need to have a skilled manpower. India has got manpower, but the idea is we have a trained, qualified manpower? That is where that gap is filled up by the school, and we are ours. And I say why I'm saying global standard is we have tied up with Airbus as Airbus is our training partner. So the course content, the courseware, the delivery, the methodology, and the tooling, the teaching aids that we use to develop the students and provide a skill training is a global standard of Airbus standard. So idea is to bringing the global standards into India and providing the resources that is required to support the growth of the MRO industry and aviation in general. What you see here is an dual aircraft system trainer, electrical system trainer. So This is in a typical aircraft system. You have generator 1, engine 2, auxiliary power unit. Then you have something called RAT, which is ram air turbine. So in case of all power fails, how the ram air turbine gets deployed. So this all thing is confined into this particular platform. Student is able to visualize how a generator comes in, generator goes out, and how the auxiliary power system. We have a console here, instructor console, which is used for to simulate faults. The instructor can simulate fault, and the student is given a assignment to identify the fault, how to fix the fault. All these are given, and then the most important is what they see here is what is actually can be seen inside a cockpit. So there is no gap between what they see here and because these all are real time working component of an aircraft.
The school's mission aligns with the Government of India's Atmanirbhar Bharat and Skill India program initiatives, aiming to cultivate skilled professionals essential for self-reliance.
So this school is also part of our Government of Aviation vision of being Atmanirbhar. As I said earlier, the MRO sector is growing. Today, major part of the MRO work is done outside the country. And as we grow, the idea is to bring those kind of work into the country. When we bring that work which is already started to happen, you need skilled manpower to support that work. And this school provides a skilled manpower to the international standard, which is not present here in the country today. We are readily available, skilled manpower is not available, qualified manpower is not available. And that's where the gap is, and we are filling that gap, and by making sure that we have a school within the country, so the students in India can be done, international students also can be avail that kind of a facility. And that is why we have gone ahead and invested in this kind of a tooling.
The school further collaborates with Airbus and uses Airbus Competency Trainer software for its training. It also provides exposure to students to real-time flying equipment. The foundation stone for the GMR School of Aviation was laid by the former Minister for Civil Aviation, Jyotiraditya Scindia, in 2021. The school is strategically located within the GMR Aerospace and Industrial Park at Rajiv Gandhi International Airport in Hyderabad.
They go and work on an actual aircraft. There's nothing new for them. They are confident of handling a new technology and go about being deployed on the day one. So that kind of enhanced learning we are giving an opportunity to the Indian students here in India.
So we'll let you go at that thought, sir. In fact, this enhanced learning is something that is one of a kind, and in fact, it's very new when it comes to India. And in fact, even if we go pan-Asia, schools like this are not available. In fact, the attention to detail is exemplary here, and like Mr. Ashok also stated, that every student who will enroll here will be able to join mainstream employment as quickly as possible. So this school gives a lot of hands-on training as well.